Charles again, and guys, see my Sora video. I'm actually doing this video straight after I've done the Sora video, and this is one of the few videos I'm gonna do today for pretty much. I feel like I should do for you guys because pretty much what I'm gonna do is a review slash recommendation video of, I think you guys can tell from the title, Manga. A manga review, which has been a while since I've done the manga review. Like I should have done a manga reviews. I first started manga reviews not too quite a while ago, but only a few of them, and I stopped for a while. I stopped for some reason, but I'm back. I'm doing another manga review slash recommendation. And as you guys can tell from the title, this manga review slash recommendation I'm going to do review today is a review and recommendations of volume 1 to 4 of Twin Star Exorcist. Yes, guys. Now, for anybody should know, I actually reviewed some of the episodes of the anime, which is out this anime season. First, the reason I can tell you for this reason why there have not been any other reviews for the anime is that because of how shittily the anime is getting adapted. Think about who knows the company who made Tokyo Ghoul, Studio Clown. Well, that's what we're calling them now. Studio Clown. The way they fucked up the anime to Tokyo Ghoul, at least it was a way better than the Twin Star Exorcist, because at least they try to keep it of how the manga was in some way, but they've fast-paced a lot of dialogue, and they have to make season 2 a freaking completely different to the original manga, but Studio Clown did it again with Twin Star Exorcist. They freaking changed, not just they changed, and also they fucking added stuff to the series that were never in the manga, and they still carry on the fucking story, and they poorly adapted the series. Like, the anime, just pretty much Studio Burnout are just fucking up the anime. They're fucking up the series. So, what I'm just saying here, guys, if you're gonna do anything with Twin Star Exorcist, fuck the anime, read the manga. Because the manga is way, way better, I have to say. That's my recommendation. Yeah, part of the recommendation is pretty much read the fucking manga Twin Star Exorcist, because it's a way, way better than the anime. The anime is shit. Plus, that's Foxy Lake creature in there. That Shinigami. It's not in this. It's not in this. It's a fucking anime original character. It's not in the series. So that's why, fuck the anime, because it's not paying attention to its original fucking source and just doing its own fucking shit. Go to the manga. But anyway, from all that shithole, let's get into the main reviews of volumes 1 to 4 of Twin Star Exorcist. First up, volume 1. For the gist, all you got from the anime, I think you guys understand what volume 1 is about, because I have used the volume 1 in some of the reviews of Twin Star Exorcist, the anime. Now, but Twin Star Exorcist, volume 1. First up, from the part, I'm going to show you what the book looks like completely. So, here's the front, with Rukuro, and Barney right in front here. I'm going to create the tournament. Alright, so yeah, and at the back, the chibi forms. Little chibi forms. So here is what the back looks like. And the front, back and front. So yeah. So, and That's what, and of course, the art style of the main manga as well. Now, one credit I do have to give to Studio Clown is that they have at least kept the art style of the anime. They at least kept the art style, which they fucking changed the art style. I've been. Wait, did they change? I can't fully remember. Did they change it? No, they did keep the art style. They keep up the art style. But one thing I have to say, the color of the character's hair. Rukuro! As you can tell from the manga, he has black hair. In the anime, he's got shown with brown hair. Ha ha ha! And we already know that hairstyle coloring does affect that character's personalities. It represents their personalities, so we just know what they fucked up with. The personality we could get from the Rukuro. Now, what we get from Volume 1. Volume 1, of course, is the introduction of Twin Star Exorcists, because it's the first volume. It introduces the main few characters, and it introduces you how Bonnie and Rukuro first meet. And of course, the revelation of them finding out that they're destined to be wed and have a child. Now, of course, how it starts off, it does not feel like original. It feels like a fucking show that actually. I can't deny you get a lot of Blue Star Exorcist vibes from this. If you watch Blue Star Exorcist, you do get these vibes through this series, which I cannot deny. But if you do like Blue Star Exorcist, I do recommend Twin Star Exorcist. This is an Exorcist series, but it's got a lot of similarities with it, which I do give you props about. Now, from what we also get from the manga compared to the anime, the gore. The manga has more gore than the fucking anime does, which I'm glad, because there's some fight scenes you need to pay attention to, which are awesome and more better suited in the manga than they are in the anime. Now, you guys can tell from if you've been watching the anime, which I have not been doing for a while, the fight scenes. I think you guys, let me show you. Let me see. Let's get this off the back that the way they make the intention, because what we got from the anime, the intention of the manga is way better. Manga is way better than the anime when it comes to tension of certain scenes, because I actually cannot deny in the manga, I felt like the characters could have died at those points. They could have done. In the anime, it's not because I just read the manga, but I just didn't get that feeling at all from the anime. I feel like, really. And guys, look. Look. Now guys, not just that. Right, the Rygo thing. The Rygo thing when he got abducted. It's a lot different in the manga than it is in the anime, and the anime fucked that up as well. I feel like it was more intense. It was more intense than that. And the manga, they did it perfectly, and this and Volume 1 itself is being very good, right? And this is actually what made me start Twin Star Exorcists completely. I got like I cannot deny, Volume 1 got me hooked instantly. I literally got me hooked instantly. So yeah, So I do recommend reading volume 1 straight away. Go read it, and just automatically skip the anime. Just read it from volume 1 quickly. Next volume. Volume 2. Volume fucking 2, guys. Yes, guys. Volume 2. So, guys, volume 2. First up, here's the front. Here's the back. Chilling. And one thing that's also different to the anime and the manga is that this guy right here, Rukuro's childhood friend, which I'm trying to get. I'm still going to get used to some of the characters. I got the main 2 characters names roughly, but there's one character we don't see her until volume 2 of the manga. But yeah, so let's see, gonna get find a page which says her name. So okay, so it's Mayu. I think that's how to say her name again. So Mayu, this girl, the blonde haired girl, her. We don't see her until this volume. We don't see her in this volume. But we actually see her in the first fucking episode of the anime. So I know majority of this video is going to be me complaining about the anime as well. But as the anime goes out, I could easily do comparison to the manga and the anime. So yeah. So here we got volume 2. What's another difference is that this guy, one of the major villains in the series. I'm not correct in volume 1. Let me double check. Yep. In volume 1, he's revealed. One of the main few enemies you see in the series. He's revealed. That guy, right where my finger's pointing. He got revealed in volume 1. And we already got shown some of the scenes in volume 2. So as I have not been watching the anime, for anybody who, from why I last left from the anime, and when I stopped, I didn't see him at all. And I just want to know from anybody who's been watching the anime, did he show up? Did he show up yet? If he has not, one thing I could say, they must have taken out one of the major arcs out. Because even though I'm at volume 4, I would definitely know the chapter. You can find it more easily through chapters, and I'm being to read it physically. I can definitely tell that they're definitely missing. They're definitely going to skip one of the major arcs, which I feel like, what? Because, spoiler for anyone who is not even watching the anime or even read the manga of Twin Star Exorcist. This guy, first up, he was bigger than this. He originally didn't look human. He never looked. He's a cougar. He's a cougar. I think I don't remember the names of the. So, the cougar, they're the demon monsters they're facing. So, yeah. Just trying to. Yep, cougar. So, yeah. These guys are the major monsters that the Barney and Ruger has faced as Exorcists and also as Twin Star Exorcists. This guy, of course, as you've seen, if you've seen some of it, the cougar. Let me see, do they get shown up? This volume, let's see. Let me see, I'm just trying to find a picture of a normal cougar. Here you go. A cougar usually looks like that guy. Complete monster. This guy doesn't even look like a monster at all, he looks human. Because the main reason why this cougar has turned into a human-like form is because what we find out from this volume, I think it's from this volume. I don't think it's from this volume. I do believe it's from this volume, because yeah, it's from this volume. It is from this volume. This cougar, he's the one who killed Barney's parents. And he was bigger than that. And by doing that, by gaining all the energy of her parents taking all their spiritual power, a side effect of him turning into a human-like form. So that's part of the reason why he has a human form, because he took the lives of Barney's parents. Which, when we find out in the manga, it was fuck. Oh my god. Because this guy's badass. He's a badass. He's a badass character. Badass cougar. Actually, from what I got from Volume 4, Volume 4, guys. Volume 4, I can't wait to tell you about Volume 4. But Volume 2, it's pretty much what is the revealing of one of the major enemies we see in this series. And also introducing Mayu and her father, who we find out is Rukuro's sensei, well, Rukuro's master, who trained Rukuro to be an exorcist. So that's another major good to know about. So yeah, and that's what Volume 2 is about. Is pretty much the introduction of the enemy, the main major enemy, and also some more character development for specific characters and introductions as well. Now, Volume 3. As you can tell, Master, there you go, Mayu's father and Mayu herself. So, in this volume, I have to say, it's very, very heavily focused on character development for Mayu's father and Mayu herself, because in this manga, Mayu had got a taint. She got a virus on her, got put it on by one of the cougar. Supposed to be by one of the cougar. Supposed to be one of the cougar. But I'll get to that point later, which it also tells you in this volume. But she gets a taint on her, which affected her turning into a cougar. But lucky for us, Mayu's father came in and, of course, saved her from danger. And, of course, she's now back to normal, which is a good thing to know about. But that's correct how volume up thing. So yeah, I was correct. So now next thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Volume 2. Volume 2 also revealed the backstory of Rigo. Revealed a little bit backstory of Rigo. So I'm just telling you guys that as well. So yeah. And not just that, Volume 3, it also revealed another major villain. Remember Vina's brother? The one that was in the same dorm as Rukuro? Well, he shows up before he was dead. He was not. Because we find out he is the reason in this manga. In this one, we find out he's the reason why all the people in Rygo's old dorm got turned to cougar and they were getting killed. He's the reason. That fucking eye patch, get out of the head face. And how much he's been tricking people, thinking they think he was a good guy, when he fucking wasn't. He was a psycho bastard. And how did I really want to fucking kill him myself. And pretty much the reaction Barney got. The reaction Barney got when her brother's the one who committed all these crimes. She felt brokenhearted. I felt like, pull back. And at the end of volume 3, pretty much Rukuro and this guy and Barney's brother decide to have a duel against each other. And this duel ends there. And he set a specific date of, actually not just a duel, but also setting possibly as because we find out that Rygo, he was pretty much the true successor of Barno's brother's experiment, because we find out that he was trying to create powerful, trying to get tons of power. He was aiming to gain tons of power as an exorcist, and by doing that, he noticed that he can get a lot of power if he gets cougar powers. So he was implanting cougar DNA into the children at the Rygo's old dorm. So unfortunately, they end up being a failure, except when Rukuro got tainted, and he ends up getting the arm of a cougar. And we found out he was the excessive. He was the success of his experiments. He was the success. Right, Rukuro was the success of the experiment. So, of course, it makes sense for him to offer Rukuro to join him. Of course, I'm going to tell you at volume 4. After making a meeting, if he says yes or no, Rukuro says no. In volume 4, front, back, the fight begins. With Bono, actually, because Bono also wants to, in some way, as she felt responsible, because she's the sister of her brother. There's her brother. She felt she's responsible, she wants to help. Now, this is major, guys. Because in this volume, Bono ends up losing her legs. She ends up losing her legs. They got chopped off. This battle with her brother. And the brother did not feel bad, but he's a fucking bastard. He's a fucking piece of shit. And I think did he get killed? I think he gets killed. Please tell me. Oh, not yet. So it's to be continued. Okay. We'll get a chance to see the fight more longer afterwards. When volume 5 comes, which I can't wait to see as well. But pretty much, Bono ends up losing her legs. But you remember that cougar I told you guys about? He came along and decided to give Bono, if you want to help Rukuro, because Rukuro was getting pretty much fighting against her brother, and she felt like she couldn't do anything because she was weak. She wanted power so she can help and protect Rygo. Protect Rukuro. Yeah. Two just names to sound similar, sorry. But trying to protect Rukuro. And the volume when we can tell she starts to have feelings for Rukuro. Like, this is the volume where we can tell she's definitely having feelings for Rukuro, which I feel like, good. Good. And also, for Rukuro as well, having feelings for Bono. Now, remember that Kuga, guys? Like, remember? This guy? He comes back in this volume. And he talks to Bono, and he says, do you want power? Do you want the power to protect? Rukuro, but fight alongside him. Of course, she was hesitant at first. That's why they gave a deal that you can also fight me at some point as well. But if you want power, I can give it to you. And by doing that, of course, same process how Rukuro got it is by taking some of the DNA of a Kuga, by taking the imprint and turning it into one of her leg parts, one of her body parts. And of course, it ends up being her legs. And the power she gained, it was massive. Now she's the same as Rukuro. She has now the same power as Rukuro within her legs. I feel like, alright guys, let me just show you. Let me show you those legs. Look, you can tell. Yeah, here's Rukuro's arm right there in volume 1's front. Similar patterns and a similar look on her legs. She ends up getting the same power as Rukuro. And she ends up alongside and kicking the ass of our brother, which I feel like, yes! And the cliffhanger in this manga, I need a fucking volume 5 out soon, because I want to fucking read volume 5. See, she ends up killing her brother because he deserved to fucking die. But pretty much, that fight, guys, was awesome. And this volume was awesome. Big major plot reveal. Big and major character development for Bono and Rukuro. Yeah. And yeah, guys. Because that is my review part, main review part of volumes 1 to 4 of Twin Star Exorcists. Now, main recommendation part quickly is that I really recommend this manga, guys, because first up, just skip the anime completely, just go for the fucking manga, because the manga's way better, and the manga itself is so enjoyable and very exciting, and I can't wait for the next volume to come out and finding out how Rukuro and Bono go up against their fucking brother. Bono's fucking brother will have you powerful legs. So, and yeah. And guys, that's my anime review and manga recommendation of Twin Star Exorcist. I hope you guys like it, but comment and fans today. If you guys want to send them out, comment description down below. My IG is there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!